Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Ragnamod 6. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we took care of the rest of our pneumatic craft stuff. We got to making the ultimate lattice. We've got our ultimate ingots going. Today we are going to work towards a few other of our Spear of All Things quest. We're going to work on getting the Quarkonium. This is more or less this pack's version of the old. Not. I'm think it's on the tip of my tongue. Neutronium. That's the word I was looking for. It's like this version's Averita's Neutronium. That is what it is. So we've got a little bit of work to do before we can do that. We need to make these Machinarium ingots, which these themselves aren't too bad. It is going to take a little bit of time for them to do its thing. So that is where we are going to start. I think I got everything ready. We do. What are we missing? Prosperity shards and indium. That poses an issue, a really big issue. Alright, so we are back. We've got 52, and that is where we're at with that. I have got this thing going. We have the indium seeds are growing, and then I have the bee going. One thing I have realized that this part of this, the actual crafting part of it, is slow. It's a good thing to know for when we get ready to start making the rest of these guys. But for now, we've got 52 of them. We need to get to 64. We just got to wait until, more or less just wait some time. So, but we do have other stuff that we need to worry about doing. Like I said, these guys are going, we've got everything else squared away. We could go ahead and get our PCBs going, just to have them ready to go. It's probably going to take a while for all of that to get done. That just made 29 of them. So we've got that to go. Ultimate netherite, we'll get that going, and then the terminite we can get going. This is one of those items that I hate the fact in an expert style pack that I don't like. The recipe for this guy, if we look, it takes ender dust and talisman. The ender dust, the only way to do it is craft it is by hand. And yeah, and I hate that. We should be able to craft eventually everything automatic. That's how I look at it. But one complaint for all of that, this guy is slower than Christmas when it comes to crafting those things. So we'll get that going. So, but we do have a few things to do. We're working towards getting the Modularium. The Quarkotron. This is one of those things that we need to do. We need to get quantum compressors. We need to get steel casings. We need to get electrostatic compressors. We need nether stars, titan hides. We've got that. This is one of them we don't have yet. No, wait, we do have that. That is this guy here. So that can go away. So let us, first things first, we need to get us a extended crafting table. We need this guy right here. Alright, so I'm working on getting some of this stuff together as we go along here. Part of this we've got set up. I did make an extra electrostatic compressor because we do need that for the creative compressor. So, but yeah, we've got the creative upgrade. We need to make a creative essence, which is going to suck because that's one more of the singularities that we need. I wish I had paid attention to all of that. I'd have kept the Endumium going. But we just need a regular anvil. And then this guy, once it finishes. Outside of that, that goes away. We need quantum compressors. We've got one. We need 7 more. So that is one of them that I do not have set up for auto crafting, I guess. No, let's get that done. So we've got all of this stuff. Now it's just going to be a matter of waiting for this to get done. We need 7 of those. We might as well go ahead and do the 10. Doesn't matter. That's a lot of stuff that it's got to do. We're just waiting on our creative essence. It's done. Should be able to come over here to this guy and put that in and that in. Nope, that's not going to work. Guess this is going to have to be done the hard way. Alright. So that creative upgrade, of course, it doesn't give us anything for it right now because we have to actually finish the pack before we can get into the creative items. So that leaves quantum compressors and our ethereal slates. I'm going to get to work on those while we're waiting on all this other stuff to complete. Matter of fact, I wanted to let you all know our PCBs all finished by themselves nicely. No issues at all, which was great. We're ready to go there. Alright, so we are back. I am in the process of doing a few things while I'm waiting on this to go. We've got 61. We need 64 at least for now. So it's going to be a few minutes. I need to get some other stuff done. So I have been working. We have changed out our RF Tools world yet again. We are now running emeralds. Odd little booger. Running emeralds. This guy will not keep up with power, and I don't know why, but it's all right. We'll let it do its thing. It's going fast enough. And the reason why is because I want to get to the next tier of centrifuge, which is where we're headed with that. And I may be at a spot now that we can do this. Casing. We can. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. We've got our 35 centrifuge casings. That quest is now complete. So we can go ahead and complete that. The only B quest we now have left is our chaotic honeycomb, which is coming up here soon, unfortunately. So not looking forward to that. We got Blood Magic quest for our ethereal slate. That is done. So there we go. We are now just... I was going to show... We're waiting on these guys. I was going to show this guy off. We're going to set these guys up. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and do that right now. So basically, the diamond tier... So, recipe for this. The diamond tier gets 4 times as normal, multiplies the outcome by 4. For the emerald, it is 8 times, which is going to give us a lot more items out of this thing, which is quite lovely. I don't even remember where I had that set up at. I believe we were straight here at the bottom. That guy goes away. This guy goes not there. And then it's... That's not what I wanted. I can't remember if we've got to... Yeah, we got to fill it in. So that's all done. We just need to connect everything back up. As you can see, our power's not connected. Put that back on there. That's going now. That is bringing stuff in here. We are good to go. Import bus, export bus is going. That is the exporter. This is our importer. That should keep up fairly nicely. Looks like it is. The only other thing we need to do is come across here, and we've got to fix this guy right here. That guy. So all of our honey should now be gone. Everything should be working just the way it should, and we're getting a lot more stuff out of it. So there is that. I have made a bunch, well, not a bunch. I made 5 extra of the Indumium bees, just because we're going to need so much of it. And that's probably why we are getting what we are getting from them. So, but for now, I'm going to start doing just some random quest stuff. We got some quest stuff that we need to complete. First things first. To finish Twilight Force, I need to go find a maze breaker. Easy enough. Well, right before it blew up, I managed to get the maze breaker. We've got him. This guy you can use for breaking the maze. The staff does the exact same thing. It's not really that bad. I'm mined through a bunch of this stuff. So, that is now done. We've got a Charm of Life and a Charm of Keeping. And we're going home. Alright, so we've got a little bit of... I lost my screen there. A little bit of good news. We've got up to 69 now of the Indumium. So, we need to get this thing going. It's not Modularium, it's Machinarium. Modularium was modular machines. We've got everything we need now to get this thing to go. We're going to start that, and we're going to let that go. And while I am working on letting that go, I'm going to work on finishing up our jellyfish quest. We don't have a whole lot left jellyfish-wise that we need to do. Also, I think this stuff, Charm of Keeping, this is, we need this. Charm of Life may help us, I don't know, but the Charm of Keeping will remember what we have in our inventory and stuff, and we should be able, if we die, keep the stuff. We're going to need that dealing with this Chaos Dragon. So that needs a wad of grease. We've got to go to the end to find a wad of grease. That needs a wad of grease. We've got to go to the end to find a wad of grease. It's the only way I see of getting grease. So, we've got this guy here. We need to make the golden spatula, which needs a wad of grease. So, I need to head to the end. We haven't been able to find any grease yet. So I'm going to go do some grease hunting, I guess. I'll be back. Alright, so we are back. It's been a few minutes. Actually, it's been a few days. I got sidetracked with doing quests and then just lost any time. So we left off, we were working on getting our Machinarium, and we should have that now. We do. 64 Machinarium blocks. Beautiful. That quest is complete. We got a bunch of quests to go through here and complete. So we have got that guy there. Beautiful. That's where we're working towards. So as far as quests complete wise that we've got, let's go start at the top. I said we were going to complete some quests that didn't matter. That's kind of what we've done. Completed all the storages quests, easy enough. Completed all the cool stuff. Most of this stuff we're not going to use. We're beyond that point. There's a lot of good stuff in here, but not anything that we needed. Other stuff, we've got the furnaces. We've got the hearts, the tinkers, the backpack upgrades, made all that. The hearts, I had to go kill the Ender Dragon a bunch of times to get that. We could have done it through Woot, I do believe. I just decided to go kill them. And I got started on the jetpacks, and that's kind of where we left off with that. Power generation, I said we had been working on the patterns. We've got to the solar panel tier 6. After that, we have to start doing the extended crafting with them. We'll get that set up here soon and finish that. Jellyfishing. This is what sidetracked me so bad. It took forever. Let's go to the end. And if we pull up our map, that one's not going to work. Let's pull up this one. Yeah, I've been out and about. It's not all loading in. There we go. I tried to keep it within where we are for not having to deal with the Chaos Dragon. But I searched enough places that I even found all of the keys for Woot. And it took forever to find the grease. So, but we did manage to get all the jellyfish quests complete. And then the side quests, I went through here right quick and done all of these. This chapter is not completing, and I don't know if it's just because I don't have the quest complete. We're fixing to find out. All this stuff I made, it's all right here. It's a lot of questing for all, or a lot of crafting for all of this stuff. There's some really cool stuff in here that we didn't mess with. The modular routers is something that I need to mess with. But for now, we're beyond that. We're good. I need to complete some quests. Let's get that done. Alright, I figured out why we weren't getting the side quest done. We had two right here that I was missing. Those are now complete. We have completed side. Our quest completed. We're getting more and more green. And that is great. That's what we want. Alright, so our whole point of this was we were getting into this guy right here. I put our Machinarium up. This is what we need. I think this is all we've got left. Just about for completing this. So, let's make blocks. That makes me a lot happier than what I thought. I thought we were going to have to spend a whole bunch. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8 more. And there we go. There's our Quarkotron controller. Beautiful, lovely. We've got that. What else do we need for this? We need a item import. And we need a input port. Should be able to do this pretty easily. Oh, we got to make 4 more. Well, I guess I need to get that going. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, we'll be waiting. Alright, it didn't take too awful long. So there is our other block. We need this guy here. And boom. that quest is complete. We can set this guy up that has an item input and an item output. We just need to start getting this set up. And I think this wall right here is probably a good spot for it. So first off, we just need... We don't need... According to this... we don't need... Let's go ahead and try setting up the advanced one. That's there. That's there. And we just need to give it some power. Let's see if we can do this first without... Oh, that is... that. So, flux point. That is the wrong spot. There we go. And that is doing its thing. Now, it's to see if we can get found structure. May not be able to do this just like this. We may need to wait. Yeah, I had to break it down and put it into the first one. We just need to get one pile. Once we get a pile, then we can move on. But my question is can we? So this thing is keeping full at that. Can we? Oh, we can. And now that we've got a pile, wonder what that's doing to... It's not going to transfer out any more than 800,000. And it's keeping up. So, with... much like the other... Not the other, but we should be able to take that. That gives us a nugget. Now, with the nugget, we can take this guy... Well, actually, we could have done it with a pile of dust. Let's do this. Now we can put this guy back down here. That's the right way. That's the right way. We can take this guy, put him here. That's ready to go. And then we can take this guy and put it into the item. That's item output, item input. That should start working. And that kind of sucks because we got to do it that way. But we can do this, and I can hurry up and get 9 of them. We've got 10. That will give us our ingot, but we need the blocks. The blocks are what we need for everything. So we need to get to where we are doing the blocks. Let me do that. Alright, so this thing definitely struggles with power with the ingots, but we do have what we need to make our block. Beautiful. So, now I need to get this connected to where we are automatically putting in one and extracting. That way we can cycle this through without having to worry about it, and we can just let this guy run. And in order to make these guys, it is using 100 million FE. That's not too bad. I'm going to get a few of these made up. Can we not? Why are we not? Oh, because that's in there. So we get a couple of these made up, and we can get this thing set up to where it's exporting and importing, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so the only problem that I foresee with this, at least for the time being, is going to be that until we get to where we've got 64 blocks, it's not going to show up that we've got any in the system, which is fine. By the time that I get to the point where we need them, this should be filled up and ready to go. So, but we've got a few quests to complete. I pinned that one. I did not mean to do that. So, but that is another part to our Spear of All Things Complete. Let's go ahead and throw that guy in there because it's going to go anyways. And there we go. Alright, so that's really about all the time that we have for now. Not really enough time for me to get anything else. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting us a room set up for extended crafting stuff. That's our next bit of business. We need the miraculous soup. We need the ultimate skewer. We need the ultimate singularity. All this stuff we should be able to do pretty easily. I think our goal is going to be to make 64 of these. I think that should be way more than enough for what we need to tackle what we need to do. So we need to get that going. This is going to take some time for me to get through all these because I don't think I'm going to set up I don't know. I'm debating. Most of these have EMC, I do believe. We may just work towards getting one. I don't know. I'll have to decide what I want to do. I'd like to do it without having to worry about EMC, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Miraculous soup and the ultimate skewer, we've got everything we need for those two things, and then all we got left is the ultimate honeycomb, and to do that we still got to go fight the chaos dragon, and that I am not looking forward to, so we'll get to that when we get to that. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.